Sara and I are so excited to get to be part of the Kekchi Bible Institute. For years we've longed to reach the unreached villages here in the Petén region of Guatemala, and yet there's only 2 of us. It's hard to go in 20 different places at once. We feel that God has given us the solution as to how to reach all these villages, this entire region, and that's through the Kekchi Bible Institute.
We really saw the need for the Institute 6 years ago when we met with the existing Kekchi pastors and talked to their churches. And we asked them what we could do to help them reach the unreached villages and how can we come alongside them and work together. And we thought they would ask for money as kind of the obvious answer, but instead their first thing was education. They said, you're coming from the States and you know a lot about the Bible, could you teach us? Because we have had very little training in this. And so we started training the national pastors, the existing guys, and every 3 months we bring them in and teach them 2 new classes. But then we saw the need for their young people that want to be called to be pastors, don't have any training, and they don't know how to do that. And so that's what got us started on this path of this education, and we've grown from that.
Well, for years now I've been working doing community transformation. It's where you go into a village and you try to bring about the entire transformation of an entire village. And you do that with the gospel of Jesus Christ. But one of the things with the Kekchi Bible Institute is that the national pastors will be the instruments of community transformation.
The Kekchi Bible Institute was formed because of the need for trained pastors to get to the unreached villages. We have a high number of unreached villages, more than what a missionary can do in his lifetime to be able to reach. And so we saw the need that we need to get guys who know their Bible out to the villages. With that, though, the problem with every missionary in an institute is how to support those national pastors once they get to the villages. And so we bought this farm so the guys can be trained in how to feed and take care of their families while they're studying the Bible as well. The one word that I think describes the institute is sustainability. The whole goal of the Institute is that this is a one-time investment for churches in the States, that we don't have regular support. The men can support themselves by doing work at the farm. The farm can support itself with the different projects it has. The Kekchi men that are starting out studying here can come back and teach again someday, so that there won't need to be any more missionaries to continue this on, and so we're self-sustaining. We're expecting to start with 10 here in January for our first class, and these will be our pioneers that help us expand. The farm is large enough, and it's been broken up into lots where we can support 50 students at a time. And if we need to move past 50, we'll have to buy a different property someday. But our goal and what we think is sustainable with the farm is to have 50 students every 3 years trained and going out. So every 3 years, we'll start 50 new churches and 50 new villages.
The Kekchi Bible Institute is what Sara and I have dreamed about. It's a sustainable way to go and make disciples in every unreached village here in Guatemala. In partnering with us by coming to help build, to do construction projects, or simply by sending funds, or through prayer, you can partner with us here to reach the unreached villages of Guatemala.